Hi, you are welcome in your favorite channel, School Tube. Today's lesson is about relative pronoun. Okay, I hope at the end of this lesson you will be able to know what does it mean relative pronoun, where and why we use them, a kind of clauses, then the use of the relative pronoun. Let's start. Okay, here we go. A definition. Relative pronouns are pronouns that introduce a relative clause. Okay? Relative pronouns are pronouns that introduce a relative clause, which means that they comes to introduce a relative clause. It comes before a relative clause. And we have here five kinds of relative pronouns: who, whom, whose, which, and that. For example, okay, the boy who breaks the window is naughty. A relative pronoun is who, and a relative clause is breaks the windows. Okay, here who comes before the relative clause, which is breaks the windows. Okay, now the second step is where and why we use them. Where do we use them? The relative pronouns come always after the noun which characterize it. The letter which I read is personal. Okay, the noun is the letter, and which is the relative pronoun. It means that the relative pronoun comes after the noun letter. Okay, and now why do we use them? We use the relative pronoun to make which person or things we are talking about. Like in this sentence, the woman who cries loudly is my teacher. Okay, who cries loudly comes here to identify the woman. Okay, to give more explanation or to describe the woman. Here we are just describing the woman and give it too much importance to the woman here. So what kind of clauses and how many kind of clauses do we have? So mainly do we have two kinds of clauses. Okay, we have defining relative clause and non-defining relative clause. Let's start with defining relative clause. Okay, relative clause, they are essential to the clear understanding of the noun they describe. What this sentence mean? It means that here the relative clause is very important to the clear understanding of the sentence. Like in this example, the person who found me is my teacher. Who found me here is very important to the clear understanding of sentence. Okay, of sentence. It does make the person unique. It does make the person unique. Who found me makes the person unique. A non-defining relative clause, it is not essential. It doesn't make the things or the person unique. They don't define the noun, but they add some information, just extra information to it. It does give much or some extra information to the noun that characterize it. They are not essential to the sentence. Okay, they are not essential. How do we know non-defining relative clause? We know not defining relative clause because they come between commas. Okay, they are separated by commas from the noun. Okay, like in this sentence, Karim, who plays tennis, is my brother. Here, who plays tennis? It does only give us extra information to the noun Karim. It doesn't make Karim unique. Gives just extra information. Now, the use of relative pronoun. Who? Who is used as subject. Okay, we use who as subject. The man who rides the horse is my uncle. Who here comes to as subject, to identify subject. Okay, to replace, to replace a subject. Whom, it comes to replace, it is used as an object. Okay, it is used as an object. But here in this sentence, the person whom I met last night is my brother. Whom here, it does replace an object. It comes as an object. It is used as an object. But instead we can use who, but whom is more formal. Here we can use who, but whom is more formal. Okay, whose is for a position, the belonging, which these things or that things belong to. Okay, this sentence will make things clear. The woman whose scarf is red speaks fluent English. Whose scarf is red, it means that this scarf belongs to this woman. The man whose scarf is yellow or red or whatever you like is my uncle. It means that this car belongs to my uncle. Now, which, the pronoun which, it is used for things or animal. It is used to characterize things, both things and or animals. Okay, you must bear in your mind that it can replace both who and which. It can replace both of them, who and which. It can replace who and which. Now you must pay attention that relative pronoun can refer to singular or plural. It can comes before singular or a plural noun, and also there is no difference between male and male. We can say the woman who or the man who. We can say the women who or the men who. Okay, relative pronoun can refer to singular or plural, and there is no difference between male and female. Okay, at the end of this lesson, I'm going to give you a riddle to refresh your memory and to make fun a little bit. Okay, what can you break even if you never pick it up or touch? Okay, just try to use your mind to find out the solution of this riddle. Good luck, and don't forget to ask for whatever information you like. Okay, till the next lesson, I will say goodbye and thank you.